Chen Hao, you're saying you want to use my salary to send your sister abroad? It wouldn't be just your money. I'd contribute too. You make $8,000 a month. That's only $96,000 a year even if you don't spend a cent. How many years am I supposed to cover the rest? Xiao Xu got accepted to study abroad, and it's a good school in the UK. I knew Xiao Sui would make us proud. Our Chen family is finally sending someone overseas for college. Bro, Nianian, thank you both so much for being willing to pay for me to study abroad. Thank me? When did I ever agree to that? Mom, we only got the official news today. I haven't had a chance to explain everything to Nianian yet. Chen Hao, how much do you make a month again? 8,000. My school isn't that expensive, about 350,000 a year and roughly 500,000 with living costs. You make 8,000 a month and she needs 500,000 a year. Who exactly is paying the rest? Ma'am, Nianian and I already talked about this. We have savings. Your savings? We never discussed it. We're not asking Nianian to pay for everything. The two of us can put in 50,000 too. We can manage that much. 50,000? What about the other 400,000 plus? Nianian, I can get a job. Can we just eat? Let the young people work it out themselves. Lin Nianian, you did that just to embarrass me, didn't you? Answer one question. Are you supporting this or not? I'm her sister-in-law, not her mother. She has parents. It's not my job to work myself to death for her. Classic guilt trip. If you don't treat me like family, don't blame me for protecting my wallet. You think a pile of junk is going to make me fund Xiao Xu's overseas degree? Dream on. So, fun family dinner? Fun, my ass. Su Ran, I might be getting divorced soon. About time you woke up. Give me the details. Chen Hao makes 8,000 a month. His mom wants him to spend 500,000 a year sending his sister abroad, and he actually demanded that I pay for it. 500,000, he doesn't even have 3,000 left each month. What's he supposed to pay with imaginary money? Apparently, I'm just supposed to support her because I'm the sister-in-law. A sister-in-law isn't an ATM. You make 12,000, he makes 8,000, and he wants to play big spender with money you worked your butt off for. Wait, if he had the nerve to ask for 500,000, maybe he's after your savings. The money on that card is what you made doing freelance design for 2 years, right? Does he know how much is there? That silence tells me he does. That's exactly the money he's after. There's 620,000 on that card. I spent 2 straight years freelancing, never took a weekend off, and worked so many late nights I ended up in the hospital. I earned every cent the hard way. Chen Hao knows I freelance, but he doesn't know the exact amount. A couple days ago, though, he asked if we should put both our savings into one account so it'd be easier to manage. You didn't agree, right? No. Thank God. Su Ran, am I being too cold? Xiao Xu isn't a bad kid, and she really is a good student. Don't guilt yourself just because she's not a bad kid. Your in-laws' pensions total just over 6,000, and Chen Hao makes 8,000. If the three of them can't afford one overseas student, why is that suddenly your problem? You've been married 3 years. What has his family actually contributed? You both pay the mortgage, your mom paid for the renovation, your dad covered the wedding, and even the 88,000 bride price money was sent to you and then returned. Every single word is true, and every single one hurts. Think about it. This isn't about whether you support Xiao Xue. It's about whether your husband and his family ever treated you like one of their own. Nianian, I'm sorry about tonight. I should have talked to you first, but this opportunity really matters to me. I'll work part-time and try to reduce the burden. Could you please think about it again? Ask your brother. Mom wants you to come over this weekend so we can talk this through properly. Nianian, we need to settle this as a family. 3 people, 3 different tones, 1 message, pay up. What a joke. In the Chen family, I apparently don't even get to say no. All I ever hear is the same entitled line, you have to. I'm glad you came home, don't go hungry. Has that guy been calling you? 11 times. I didn't answer. The money from your freelance work is still in your own account, right? How much is there now? Over 600,000. Nianian, let me be clear. In 3 years, your dad paid 300,000 for the renovation and 180,000 for the wedding. The 88,000 bride price was returned. What did his family pay? You split the down payment, and you borrowed your half from me. You still owe me. So what do you owe them? And why should you pay 600,000 for his sister? Yeah. What could I even say back? These last 3 years feel like one big joke. I'm not keeping score. I want you to ask yourself what you owe that family. Why should you pay 600,000 to send his sister abroad? Because I couldn't argue with a single thing she said. Figure it out yourself. What do you mean, figure it out myself? You're my wife. A wife isn't an ATM. Nianian, I don't blame you for not coming home. But you said when you married Chen Hao that you'd share the good times and the bad. Do you still mean that? Mom, sharing good times and bad means both people share them. It doesn't mean one person gets all the hardship while the other gets all the good. Ma'am, I'm here to take Nianian home. You two handle your own business. Nianian, stop making a scene. Come home. Who's making a scene? You're the one who ran back to your parents without a word. My mom was so worried she cried. She wasn't worried that I left. She was worried my money left with me. What did you say? You heard me. Fine, then let's sit down and talk about Zhao Xue. No, I already told you there's nothing to discuss. If you want to support your sister, use your own money. I'm not paying a cent. Lin Nianian, you think I don't know how much money you have on that card? What are you saying? Last time you left your phone at home. Since last year, you've secretly taken at least a dozen freelance jobs behind my back. You went through my phone? Went through it? You're my wife. Don't I have a right to know how much money you make? Chen Hao, what did you just say? You think you're entitled to know every dollar Nianian makes? Ma'am, you tell me. She made hundreds of thousands doing freelance work, and I'm her husband but knew nothing about it. Is that normal?
Then does Nianian know that $3,000 gets deducted from your paycheck every month and sent to your mom?
For 3 years, you've made $8,000 a month, sent $3,000 to your mom, and put $5,000 toward household expenses. Nianian's entire $12,000 salary goes to the mortgage. What right do you have to criticize her for saving money on the side? That's different, ma'am. The money I give my mom is what? Being a good son? So when you give money to your mom, it's your duty. But when my daughter saves money she worked for, she's hiding assets? Chen Hao, what disgusts me is how entitled you are. You think every cent I earn should be laid out in front of you so you can distribute it to your whole family, don't you? You should go home. Nianian, I need to think. Think about what? Whether you're still worth staying married to. When you've made up your mind, tell me. Whatever you decide, your dad and I will always be on your side. It's not the apple that's bitter, it's my heart. That's what's really bitter. Nianian, this is all because of me. I'm sorry. Could you lend me the money first? I promise I'll pay you back. Lend. Like giving it a nicer name somehow makes the leeching any different. Finally got my offer. Thank you to my whole family for supporting me. Xiaoxu, you're the best. The whole family is proud of you. Congrats, Xiaoxu. The Chen family is moving up. You got this, sis. Your brother's got you covered. What a loving family. Everyone's lining up to congratulate her, but somehow nobody wants to mention who's paying. Of course. Congratulations are free when it's all talk. Chen Hao's got her covered? With what? Every cent would come out of my pocket. What happened? You look worse than our company's quarterly numbers. Chen Hao read my text messages while I was in the shower. He went through your phone? That's not even the worst part. He thinks he had every right to. Then his sister posted online thanking the family, and your husband commented, "Your brother's got you covered?" Yep, covered? He's covering his sister with your money, then posting it publicly so everyone can praise him for being such a great brother. Lin Nianian, you really married a piece of work. Change the phone number linked to that bank card ASAP. He's seen your texts. Next thing you know, he'll be asking for your password. Hello? Ms. Lin Nianian, this is Mr. Zhao from Chewy Space. We spoke before about that guest house renovation project. Mr. Zhao, I'm sorry. Ms. Lin, I'll be direct. We had another design firm lined up, but I wasn't happy with their proposal. I looked back at the boutique hotel you designed in Chaoyang last year, and I think your style fits this project better. The budget is $4 million, and we're offering an 8% design fee. Think it over. 8%, that's $320,000. Mr. Zhao, let me think about it. I'll give you an answer tomorrow. If I take this project, that money will become our family money in his mouth, then somehow end up paying his sister's tuition. No, whatever I earn from this has to have nothing to do with him. You're home. Come eat. What's this supposed to mean? What do you mean? Can't a guy cook dinner for his wife? Chen Hao, I can count the number of times you've cooked on one hand. Last time was our anniversary. The time before that was when you lost my bag and wanted forgiveness. So what's it this time? Fine. I do need to talk to you about something. This is the fee schedule from Xiaoxu's school. Tuition and housing for the first year are $380,000, but the first semester only requires a $200,000 deposit by the 15th of next month. Nianian, I've thought about this a lot. Here's my plan. I'll put in $50,000, my parents will put in $50,000, and the remaining $100,000. I pay it? Yeah, as a loan. Xiaoxu says she'll work while studying and make 2 or 3,000 pounds a month over there. 2 or 3,000 pounds a month from a part-time student job in the UK? Chen Hao, do you actually believe that? I don't have 100,000. Yes, you do. You've got at least 500,000 on that card. How do you know that? After I saw those texts on your phone, I did the math. You've been freelancing for 2 years. Based on what you charge, you've made at least 500,000. Nianian, we're married. I'm not blaming you for saving that much, but when my sister needs help, you can't refuse to contribute a single cent. That's not right. Chen Hao, I earned that money by giving up every weekend and losing sleep night after night, project by project. Every cent of it is mine. So saving my own money is not right, and refusing to fund your sister is not right too? You're the one who's not right here. So your money isn't our family's money? Who's our family? You, your mom, and your sister, or you and me? I'm not paying. Forget 100,000. I wouldn't give you 10,000. If you think I'm so unreasonable, we can go do something very reasonable tomorrow. What, get divorced? What did you just say? Lin Nianian, seriously? You'd divorce me over 100,000? Listen carefully. If your sister's future matters more to you than this marriage, make your choice. I won't stop you. Seriously? Absolutely. This isn't about 100,000. It's about you never respecting me. Since that family dinner, all of you decided for me. Your mom told me to be grateful, your sister played on my sympathy, and you pressured me to pay. The 3 of you put on a whole show, and I'm the only sucker footing the bill. I didn't. Yes, you did. You even think going through my phone was justified. You think my money should belong to your family. You call it borrowing, but what you really mean is taking. 1 week. I'm giving you 1 week to figure out who's been giving in this marriage and who's only been taking. Mom, she says she wants a divorce. This isn't really about the money. Stop crying. I can't handle this alone. I'll think of something. In the middle of the night, instead of coming to fix things with me, he ran straight to his mom for backup. Fine. Let's see what kind of performance this mother and son duo puts on next. Oh, Nianian, you're back from work. Come sit down. I warmed up some sweet tremella soup just for you. It's still nice and hot. And right on cue, backup arrived. Fine. Let's see how they plan to play out this little show. Mom, just say what you came to say. Nianian, I know you've been upset these past couple of days, and it hurts me too seeing you and Chen Hao fight. But we're family. Whatever the problem is, sit down and talk it through. Don't throw around divorce every time you're upset. You've been married 3 years and you've always had such a good relationship. Mom, you're here to talk me into paying, aren't you? That's not what I mean. Then what do you mean? Nianian, this is all because of me. If you really don't want me to go, then I won't. What a performance. First, the mother-in-law plays the family card, then the little sister acts hurt and pretends to back down. That step back is just bait, waiting for me to soften up and pull her back in. The old me might have fallen for it. Not today. Xiaoxu, if you want to go, go. I've never stopped you. For the money, ask your brother, ask your parents, or figure it out yourself. Just don't ask me. Nianian, how can you say that? You're all family. Mom, Chen Hao and I are family. Xiaoxu is your daughter, not mine. If she wants to study abroad, that's something you as her parents need to handle. I have no obligation to pay. And Mom, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. Chen Hao sends you 3,000 every month. Are you going to explain that to me? Well, what 3,000? The day after every paycheck, he sends you 3,000. He's done it for 3 straight years, 108,000 total. He never once discussed it with me, yet he demands that I hand over all my savings because married couples shouldn't have secrets. Mom, does that sound fair to you? Mom, Xiaoxu, why are you two here? Chen Hao, come over here. Nianian is talking about the money you send me every month. You told her about that too? I didn't tell her. Your transfer history did. It's all right there on your phone. You went through my phone? You went through mine first. Chen Hao, now we're even. Nianian, don't be so absolute. The money you have was earned after you got married. If you really want to get technical, it counts as marital property. Using marital property to pressure me? That wasn't a reminder. She was practically teaching her son how to take my money. Watching him hide behind his mother and silently agree was disgusting. Fine. If this is how far they're willing to scheme, I have nothing left to say to this man. This is the project Mr. Zhao from Juhe Space sent me. A guest house renovation with a 4 million budget and a 320,000 design fee. If I take it, it'll be the biggest independent project I've ever done. Are you crazy? You're quitting your job? Now of all times? This has nothing to do with Chen Hao. The project is a real opportunity. I'm already at my limit working full-time and freelancing on the side. This job is too big to do halfway. If I want to pull it off, I need to go all in. So I have two choices. Quit and become a full-time independent designer or walk away from the project. How can it have nothing to do with him? If you quit, you lose your steady income. What if you really do get divorced? I have savings. And if I finish this project successfully, my whole career could change. You're serious? I'm serious. Then promise me one thing. Talk to a lawyer first and get a clear picture of your finances. What your mother-in-law said about marital property wasn't random. She was handing Chen Hao ammunition. After half an hour of reading, my heart sank. Under the law, income earned during marriage is generally treated as marital property. That meant Chen Hao could legally claim half of my 620,000. For 3 years, I thought I was building a home. Now I realized I'd been saving money for someone else. The next afternoon, I met with a lawyer. He was Su Ran's college classmate, specialized in family law, and his name was Fang Ming, Attorney Fang. I looked this up last night. So unless I can prove all that income came from my own work and we have a clear property agreement, there's no exception? What if I transfer all the money out before the divorce? Ms. Lin, moving assets around would create even bigger legal problems, so don't do that. In your situation, if you divorce, the income from your freelance work would indeed count as marital property. But the money your husband sends his mother every month may also count as disposing of marital property without your consent, so you can seek to have it returned. What if I don't want it to end in divorce? Then it's even simpler. Route your future large payments through a business account. What do you mean? Register your own studio, take projects and issue invoices in the business's name, and have client payments go into the business account instead of your personal one. Then the money would be business assets rather than personal savings. Even in a divorce, it wouldn't simply be split as marital property. Attorney Fang, are you saying I should start preparing for the worst right now? Not the worst case plan, the smartest plan. That afternoon, I called Mr. Zhao back. Mr. Zhao, I'll take the project. The contract will be signed under my studio's name. No problem. When can you come to the site? Tomorrow. I thought about the name for a long time. Nianji, a reminder to remember myself. Chen Hao didn't know the day I quit. I never told him. Lin Nianian, why are you leaving all of a sudden? I want to see what I can do on my own. Lin Nianian, is this about the pay? Stay. The company can give you a raise. Thank you, but no, I've made up my mind.
You really quit?
I did. The way you're acting right now honestly scares me. What are you afraid of? You're way too calm. Women who are this calm are usually doing one of two things: planning their next big move, or they've already made peace with the worst-case scenario. The business registration is done. I'll get the license next week, and I'm signing the Juhe Space contract the day after tomorrow. You still haven't told Chen Hao you quit? No need. He'll find out. I know. Nianian, I've been thinking for days. I have a new plan. For Xiaoxiu, my parents and I can scrape together 150,000 first. I'll borrow the remaining 50,000 myself. You won't have to pay a cent. How about that? How exactly are you planning to borrow that 50,000? I'll ask a friend to cover me for a while. Which friend of yours can lend you 50,000? Chen Hao, are you planning to ask my mom for it? Don't even think about it. I wasn't. Just because you didn't say it doesn't mean you didn't think it. Chen Hao, when did you become like this? Like what? I'm trying to solve the problem. Can't you just... Your solution is always to get money from me or my family. Have you ever thought about earning more yourself? I'm doing my best. Doing your best at what? You've been at the same company for 4 years, and your salary only went from 7,000 to 8,000. Have you ever thought about changing jobs or improving your skills? You come home, play games, scroll your phone, and expect me to bail you out. Why? I know this hurts, but I'm done holding it in. You want to pay for your sister? Then figure it out yourself. A real solution. Don't come to me again, and don't go to my parents either. Other people see old red brick and rusty windows. I see possibilities. That's a 320,000 yuan design fee, and a brand new beginning for me. At 2 a.m., Chen Hao stood outside my study for a while. He didn't knock, then he left. Nianji Design was officially open. Don't celebrate yet, we haven't even finished our first project. When are you going to inspect the site? The day after tomorrow, Mr. Zhao arranged it. It's an old factory out in Huairu. Chen Hao still doesn't know you quit? No. I leave the house like usual every day and work from a cafe. You're living like you're in some undercover operation. It'll be fine once the project is finished. Early the day after tomorrow, Mr. Zhao's driver picked me up. After more than an hour on the road, we reached an old industrial site in Huairu. Ms. Lin, you're here. Let me introduce you. This is the investor in our project, Mr. Gu. The man turned around. He was surprisingly young. Guyan.
Lin Nian Nian?
I've seen your boutique hotel project in Chaoyang. The circulation at the entrance was handled really well, but the second floor common area felt a little wasted. That project had a tight budget, and the second floor didn't have enough ceiling height. I couldn't use my original concept. Budget isn't an issue on this project. Mr. Gu is willing to invest more. The original 4 million budget can go up to 6 million. At an 8% design fee, that's 480,000. The size of the budget isn't what matters. What matters is what this building itself can become. Then tell me, what do you think it can become? That afternoon, I spent 3 hours walking through the factory, measuring every wall, every window, every column. Mr. Zhao stepped away to take a few calls, leaving just the two of us standing in the first floor lobby. What are you planning to do with this wall? Keep it. Don't tear it down. I'll cut a narrow vertical slit into it for light. Why? Because this wall holds the building's memory. Tear it down, and that history disappears. Ms. Lin, Mr. Gu said to go all out with the design. He trusts your judgment. When was the last time someone told me, I trust your judgment? I couldn't remember. Those women's shoes aren't mine, they're Chen Shui's. Nianian, sit down. Xiao Xu has something to tell you. It was a loan application, a 300,000 yuan study abroad loan. And there, printed in bold in the guarantor section, was my name. Who put my name there? I told Xiao Xu to fill it in first. I thought you'd look over the plan first. I told her to do it. You put me down as the guarantor without even asking me? Isn't that what I'm asking you about right now? Asking me? You already filled in my name as the guarantor and you call that asking? So if I sign this and Chen Shui can't repay the loan, that 300,000 becomes my responsibility. Chen Hao, did you think I wouldn't understand a loan agreement? That's not what I meant. That's exactly what you meant. You knew I wouldn't give you the money, so you found another way. Make me the guarantor. Do you even understand what that means? If your sister can't repay the loan, I'm the one whose credit gets wrecked. Sis, I'll pay it back. I swear I'll repay it after I graduate. With what? You can't even afford to go study abroad right now. What makes you think you can guarantee you'll repay 300,000? Your mom's words about marital property were still stuck in my head, and now you've come up with another trick, making me guarantee a loan. Your whole family keeps pushing me step by step, testing my limits inch by inch. Are you seriously going to keep going until I finally give in? I'm not signing it. Nianian! Take these papers with you. But right now, From now on, whatever scheme you come up with, don't put my name on anything. It won't matter if you do, I won't sign. Lin Nianian, what do you even want? From start to finish, you won't pay a cent, you won't be the guarantor, you won't help with anything. Do you just want Xiao Shui to lose her chance to go? Whether your sister gets to go or not has nothing to do with me. She's your sister-in-law! She's your sister. You're her brother, and you can't even get your own wife to cover the bill for you. Doesn't that embarrass you? That one line cut straight through him. I'd seen that same mix of anger, shame, and helplessness on Chen Hao's face for 3 years. Sis, I really wasn't trying to hurt you. I know you weren't. Xiaoxiu, I'm not blaming you. But you need to understand this. Your brother's salary can't fund your studies abroad, and neither can your parents' pensions. If you're determined to go, you need to find your own way, not make someone else carry the cost. You can apply for scholarships, look into financial aid, or work for 2 years and save first. There's more than one path, but none of those paths should involve climbing upward on your sister-in-law's money. Plan 1. Preserve and rebirth. Chen Shui left. The room went quiet again, so quiet I could hear my own heartbeat. Ms. Lin, this is Gu Yan. Mr. Zhao gave me your contact information. I have a question about the light slit in that load-bearing wall. Should it face east or west? This guy was still thinking about work at 11:40 at night. east. In the morning, sunlight will pass through the factory and enter through the slit, landing right in the center of the first floor lobby. Guests checking in will see a column of light. I'll go to the site tomorrow morning and take a photo facing the sunrise. Do you need the exact angle data? Yes, got it. The door was still shut. Chen Hao never came out. He was angry with me while I was discussing the angle of sunlight with a man I'd only known for 2 days. It was absurd, but somehow I felt completely calm. You quit your job when? Half a month ago. You quit and hid it from me for 2 weeks? When you went through my phone, you didn't exactly tell me either. Lin Nianian, do you even see me as your husband anymore? You quit your job and didn't say a word. What have you been doing out there? I registered my own studio and took on a design project. What studio? Nianji Design. I already got the business license. I knew him too well. Right then, the only thing running through his mind was how much money I could make. What kind of project? How big is it? That's none of your business. What do you mean, none of my business? You quit your job to start a company. Where did the money come from? Did you use our savings? I used my own savings. I personally paid the company's registered capital. None of it came from you. So your personal money suddenly isn't marital property? Chen Hao, let me ask you something. Every month when you send your mom 3,000 yuan, do you ever stop and think that money is marital property too? When you spend money, it's called being a good son. When I spend my own money, it's called making decisions behind your back. That's your logic? Fine. Run your company, I won't stop you. But I've already told you where I stand on Xiaoxui. Not my problem. Then here's what you don't know. I used our apartment as collateral for Xiaoxui's study abroad loan. What did you just say? The bank needed real estate as collateral, so I already took the property deed over. I own half that apartment. I have the right to do it. When did you do this? Last week. So last week, when you sent Xiaoxui to ask me to be her guarantor, that whole thing was an act? You planned this from the start, didn't you? Asking me was just for show. You wanted me to refuse so you could mortgage the apartment and say she wouldn't pay, so I had no choice. Chen Hao, you've really outdone yourself. You own half that apartment, but I own the other half. Using jointly owned property as collateral requires your spouse's signature. Did you sign my name? No, the bank hasn't formally approved it yet. Good. I'm going to the bank first thing tomorrow and cancel it. And if you forge my signature, I'll sue you. Are you really going to take this that far? I'm not the one who took it this far, Chen Hao. You are. Why are you rummaging through everything in the middle of the night? Are you trying to start a rebellion? Protecting myself from thieves. Lin Yannian, open this door, put that stuff down! Our marriage was already over. All it needed was one final trigger. I thought it would be some explosive fight, another Cold War, or one sentence that finally tore away the last bit of civility. But it wasn't. The trigger was a phone call. Nianian, your mother-in-law came to our place. What? She came asking your dad for money, said it was for Xiaoxu's studies abroad and that as family we should help out. Nianian, what kind of nonsense is this? My dad didn't get too upset, did he? He didn't say anything. I was the one who showed her out. Don't worry about us. Handle your own situation first. We're family now. Family shouldn't keep score like strangers. Since we're talking family, my daughter has been married into your family for 3 years. What has your side ever contributed? We paid for the renovation. We paid for the wedding. The bride price was basically for show, and even the dowry came out of our own pockets. Now your daughter wants to study abroad and you want me to pay. Why should I? So much for family shouldn't keep score. Have you ever treated my daughter like family? If you had, would you mortgage her home to fund your own daughter? Nianian, don't stay with him. Your dad and I have already talked it over. If you divorce him, we support you. Your dad will handle the apartment issue, and your lawyer friend can advise you. Fight for what you're entitled to. Don't go soft. Mom, let me think about it. Think about what? He even tried to get money from your parents. What is there left to think about? I've measured the angles. I'll email the data to you. This building is even better than I expected. Help me set up a meeting with Attorney Fang Ming sometime this week. You've made up your mind? I have. He tried to use the apartment as collateral, but without your signature, the bank won't approve it. Still, you need to verify everything with the bank as soon as possible in case he tries to forge your signature. And if you proceed with divorce...
You're sure? I'm sure.
All right. Let's sort out the assets first. The apartment was bought after you married, and each of you paid half the down payment. What's its current market value? We bought it for $3.2 million. It's worth around $4 million now. How much is left on the mortgage? About $1.8 million. So the net equity is roughly $2.2 million, and you can claim half. But considering your husband transferred 108,000 yuan to his mother without your consent and tried to use the apartment as collateral, you may be able to claim a larger share. I don't want more. I just want back what's mine. Ms. Lin, you're much calmer than most clients I see. I'm not calm, I've just been hurt enough. Are you coming home for dinner tonight? I bought the crab you like. He was still trying to win me over. The mortgage hadn't gone through and he still needed my signature. Okay, I'll come home tonight, but not for dinner. Nianian, wash your hands. Dinner's ready. I went to the market today and picked out your favorite hairy crabs. Don't bother. I didn't come back today to eat. Nianian, what's wrong? Are you still mad about Xiao Xui? Don't worry, I'll find another way. You mean another way, like secretly mortgaging the apartment we own together? You know? Nianian, let me explain. I only went to the bank to ask how much they'd lend. Nothing's finalized. I swear, nothing's finalized. It isn't finalized because the last step requires my signature in person. Here, read this. It's a divorce agreement. I'll walk away without asking for anything else. You keep the apartment, but you have to pay me back my half of the down payment. Nianian, I was wrong. I know I was wrong. I won't mortgage the apartment. I'll go cancel the application first thing tomorrow morning. Please don't leave me, okay? Chenhao, mortgaging the apartment isn't the real problem. The problem is you've never valued what I've done, and you've never treated me like family. All you care about are your parents, your sister, and your pride. I'm just the ATM and fixer you use to keep all of that going. That's not true, Nianian. I love you. I just wanted so badly to help Xiao Xu. Then help her with your own ability. You make $8,000 a month. How are you going to cover $500,000 a year for her studies abroad? Other than asking your parents for money and asking me for money, what can you do? You think you're a great brother and son, but you can't even take responsibility for your own life. Why should I keep bailing you out? I'm leaving the agreement here. If you have even a little self-respect left, sign it. For you, I promise. Divorce? Chenhao, look at you. You actually mortgaged the apartment behind your wife's back? Have you lost your mind? Why are you yelling, old Chen? Half that apartment belongs to Xiao Hao too. What's wrong with him using it as collateral? He only did it for Xiao Xu. That Lin Nianian is just selfish. She doesn't know how to be considerate at all. Shut up. You're the one who spoiled him. If you hadn't kept meddling, would a perfectly good marriage have fallen apart? Every day you were thinking about how to squeeze more out of Nianian. Well, now she's done serving you. Let's see who you depend on next. Mom, Dad, stop fighting. Bro, I'm sorry, I won't go abroad. No, I still want to go, but I'll get there on my own. I won't let any of you sacrifice for me anymore. Bro, I did it. Xiaoshu, that's amazing. Bro, congratulations. Thanks, Xiaoxu. Take good care of yourself over there, too. Today we're celebrating my new home, but I also want to thank someone. She's not here, but I hope somehow she hears this. I want to thank Nianian. Her decision to walk away finally woke up the overgrown child in me who'd spent his whole life hiding under his parents' wings. Without her, I wouldn't be the Chen Hao I am today. Nianian, thank you. I hope you're happy. Take a break, have some water. Thanks. What do you want for dinner? I want your sweet and sour ribs. Deal. Your wish is my command. By the way, Milan Design Week is next month. How about I go with you? Don't you have company stuff to deal with? My team can handle the company. More than anything, I want to go see a bigger world with you. Okay, congratulations, Dr. Chen. I'll wait for you to come back. What are you looking at so seriously? Nothing. I was just thinking how good life feels right now. Yeah, it really does. No one is truly unable to live without someone else. What matters is being grateful for life and hopeful about what's ahead. Sometimes the best ending is simply that everyone moves on and does well.